we're out here just raw dogging this trail run. Been out here for an hour and 15 minutes. No water, no food. Just out here on these trails. Don't even know how long I'm gonna be running. Perfectly reckless. Exactly the kind of adrenaline rush that I'm looking for. This is just the best. I love running. Woo! It is Ultra Training Friday, and it is also day 670 of running every single day. Man, I was just excited for this morning. I decided last night that I was gonna bump up the miles a little bit. I'm not sure how many that I'm gonna do out here. At 6 a.m., the roads are pretty quiet, and I just headed out the door and I had no direction. I have no idea where I'm going. So it's gonna be really fun just to see where we end up, and then decided to kind of turn around or maybe loop it. We'll see, who knows? The ultra marathon is in 8 days, which means only a couple more days of like actual training, and then it's time to take it easy and take it light. We are 4 miles into this training run, about 8.5 minute pace. What do I bring on my long runs? Well, this is a little unconventional, but I actually don't bring anything, just my phone, my earbuds, my watch, and clothes on my back. I don't have like a running vest or anything like that with water, no food or anything like that. The only time I really take water or food is if I'm running over 20 miles. Otherwise, just like to free ball it. I've even done a full marathon as a training run without a sip of water or any kind of food. So I can go a bit without that. Otherwise, if I bring it, I feel like it just weighs me down as a distraction. And if I really need something, I can usually stop at like a gas station or McDonald's, grab something. So it works out. Almost 7 miles in, coming up on an hour, and we're still just roaming around, having some fun. So we'll see where we end up. All right, so we are on a pretty dope trail now. 7.72 miles in. I think we've been averaging around an 8.5 minute pace still. Whenever I'm exploring, I always run a little bit slower because I'm looking around where I want to go, having to dodge traffic, cross streets. I'm out of my element a little bit, so go a little bit more careful. Plus, we're a little farther. Don't want to destroy myself here and go at a more reasonable ultra pace. Training for an ultra, obviously. And with an ultra, you're running much, much slower. Your pace is pretty slow. I also like it. I think like around 12, 15 minutes mile paces. You're just going way slower because you're running for way, way, way longer. It's more of an endurance activity. Doesn't really have much to do with speed. So when I train, I really don't like going super slow. I probably should train better like that. But I just enjoy running. I enjoy going at a fast pace, just a lot more interesting. And I kind of figure where am I going? I kind of figure that if I can run really far and a lot, but also at a good pace, that's even better training. Here's another question. What is my mindset like on long runs? What am I thinking about? What's going through my head? Well, first, I am an audio junkie. I love listening to podcasts, specifically my two favorites, Armchair Expert and Smartless. They're fantastic long-form interview podcasts with interesting people, with interesting things to say, with some good humor too. So I love those. Great way to pass the time, to zone out. Also love listening to some heavy metal, Augustman's Red, some fast, just heavy breakdowns, last beats, guitar solos. That's definitely what I listen to during races when I'm going for speed. Absolutely love it. Otherwise, I really appreciate the kind of Zen mindset talked about by Harvey Lewis. He is a professional ultra runner. If you heard, just last year he ran Big's Ultra, Big's Backyard Ultra, which I'm doing a Backyard Ultra next week. So same exact format, 4.16 mile loop over and over again. We did that for over 4 days. He ran 450 miles all in one shot. Absolutely absurd over 4 days. Wow, he was like sleep running. That's absolutely absurd. But he was imagining that he was this like pack horse, just trotting along at a nice consistent pace, and that he could just trot along forever. So in the middle of the night, he was just going along. I'm just a pack horse. kind of going along. Not a bad mindset at all to have. So sometimes that enters my mind just for that. Just get in the zone. But I think it's kind of funny, and it's motivational. Because if Harvey Lewis can run 450 miles, then gosh, then like pretty much anything's possible. It's pretty awesome. We're out here just raw dogging this trail run. Been out here for an hour and 15 minutes. About 8.5 miles. No water, no food. Just out here on these trails. Don't even know how long I'm gonna be running. Perfectly reckless. Exactly the kind of adrenaline rush that I'm looking for. This is just the best. I love running. I know that's just like, it sounds like a psychopathic thing to say, but gosh, it's just the best. This is just the most freeing feeling. I could just be out here all day long. It's also about 7:15 a.m. now. I started this run at about 6 a.m. I do have work today. I usually still work at 8 a.m., but it is Friday. I think I'll start just a little bit late. Maybe around 8:30 or something when I get home. I work remotely, thankfully. So, man, what a luxury to be able to go on runs like this and not have to sit in an hour-long car ride to get to work. Of course, if I did have to commute, I would definitely run to work. No doubt about that. Absolutely unreal. Pretty sick. Oh man, it's just a Friday morning out here. Absolutely gorgeous in Colorado Springs. When I headed out the front door this morning, I had no direction in mind. I just went for it. That's what happens when you switch up your running routes. Don't get too complacent and just do the same exact route every day as for a workout. Running is about exploring, enjoying your surroundings, enjoying the environment, getting inside your head, outside your head, and just enjoying it and see what you can discover. So, man, I'm just thankful for this run. This is awesome. Woo! This is fun. This is awesome. Whoa! It's like a roller coaster. It's a roller coaster. Woo. Just hop around. Oh my gosh, this is exhilarating. Oh, this is, woo. Going nice and fast down this hill. Oh my goodness. So fun. What a joy. What a joy to be out here. I just realized it stopped raining. That's awesome. The sun's peeking through. Looks amazing. Oh boy. I'm slowing down a little bit because these trails, that was just, my watch just told me it was like a 10-something minute pace. And I also stopped to look around because this is just amazing. Got to be careful when you're running. I got the question recently in the comments because correct running form, you need to be looking straight ahead. Keep your head pretty level. Look at the horizon. It's about your posture. It helps your breathing, opens up the passageways. So how do you do that when you trail run? Because obviously, you gotta make sure you don't trip. Well, one, peripheral vision. You can really practice that and get good. Also, even though you are staring straight ahead, you're not looking like directly straight. You are still looking at the ground, but just farther out. So you are taking notice of different obstacles out there. So you learn with your speed to know to dodge those things when you see them coming. Also, don't forget, I'm looking down right now. See? Don't forget that your head can stay up while your eyes can stay down. So it's kind of best of both worlds. So, but safety is number one. We are about 9.5 miles in. My pace is slowing down, obviously, because I'm just soaking this up. I can't stop. And we're just having a lot of fun. I probably should head home soon. I'll start working in about 30 minutes. For now, I just want to enjoy a beautiful trail run on a Friday. That's all I want to do. Last question. Let's talk about shoes. Yes, the Saucony Triumph. Right now the Triumph 21s. Gosh, I'm not a shoe snob at all. If you're looking for good running shoes, just go to a running store where they sell running shoes and get fitted. It's my best advice. Try them out. Usually they have some kind of warranty or like return, or a certain amount of miles or time you can bring back and exchange them for free. So try them out, see how it works. Listen to your body. A lot of people like have different kinds of shoes and rotate them around. I just like don't even want to think about that. I don't too much to think about. I want to stick with one shoe that I like, or that doesn't get me injured. And if it works, it works. Why do I need to mix in other ones? Someone tell me, I don't know. And then I just buy them every 400 miles. So about 4 to 5 weeks, I am buying a new pair. I always buy them from Fleet Feet. I get rewards every single time, 15 bucks off. My work used to pay for them, not anymore. And I just make sure it stands out in my shoe rotation or shoe game. I don't rotate them out with different kinds. That's it. That's really it. It's a boring topic. It sucks. It is gorgeous. I used to come up here all the time when I was a teenager with my wife too. We were friends in high school. We come up here, smoke some cigars, have an absolute blast. We come up here at night. Beautiful look out over the city. So that right there is Pulpit Rock. You've probably seen it if you've driven through Colorado Springs on I-25. See that big looking like castle? Not Castle Rock, but it looks like kind of just like a castle-y cool thing. That's Pulpit Rock. So that's where I am right now, Pulpit Rock. Oh man, absolutely amazing. And this is just a regular Friday morning. Oh, just like run out the front door. Who knows where you're gonna end up? I never do this. It really pays to explore. All right, almost 11 miles in, an hour and 40 minutes. Heading back home now. I got to get back home to start work, but that was a blast. I think looks like I'm about 6 miles away. So that's good. So we'll wrap it at around 17 miles. We're heading back home. We're back on some sidewalks. It is time to pick up the pace a little bit. Make sure we don't get home too late. So we're gonna pick it up. I meant to pick it up, but man, I didn't realize I've been on a pretty long hill for a while. So going nice and slow on our way home. I think I want to get some McDonald's actually on the way. I'm getting hungry. Let's do it. Finally got a downhill here. We were about 13 and a half miles in, 2 hours into this run. Almost home. Well, a few more miles to get home. Tons and tons of fun. Finally got this downhill and we're cruising. Feels good after a long uphill. 15.75 miles, averaging about 9 minutes per mile. Getting close to the McDonald's and then I'll be home. This run has truly been a blast and I'm hungry now, getting thirsty. Can't wait to slurp down on some electrolytes and dig into a bacon, egg and cheese biscuit, and a sausage, egg and cheese McMuffin. Drink some nice hot coffee. Oh man. Best way to start a Friday, go on a nice long random run. Don't even know where you're going, just explore the city and the trails. Get some fresh air, it's the best. McDonald's in sight. Let's go pick up our food and then go home. We are 16 and a half miles in, coming up on an hour and a half. What a great run. Picked up food with the whole family heading home. Got some sausage McMuffins, a bacon, egg and cheese biscuits, and hash browns for the kids. So amazing. We did it, 17.3 miles. We didn't know how long we were gonna be running when we set out. We didn't know where we were going. We didn't know where we'd be picking up McDonald's. Yeah, we saw a lot of beautiful things, a lot of cool trails, a lot of the city. We saw some rain. Man, such a good run. Great training for my ultra in 8 days. That makes, I believe, 125 miles for the last 7 days, if you include my 50-mile training run last Saturday. So it's really good training. Here pretty soon. In a couple of days, I'll back off and just do my minimum 10 miles a day at a slow pace. Get prepped for the ultra. You can see me there. For now, I'm going to devour some delicious breakfast. Have a good Friday, everybody, and have a good weekend. Bye.